Hey everybody! Today we are talking all about baking with berries with kids with our friends at Driscoll's. So I'm wearing this apron today. A little known fact about me is that before I started working in food, I actually taught pre-kindergarten for 1 year right out of college. So this was a gift from my class at the end of that year, and I think that they're now in college, so that's how old I am. Anyway, I now have a 3-year-old of my own, and to kind of get through this period of homeschool, being stuck inside, trying to find things to do with him, we've been baking a ton. So today we are going to be making these chocolate berry skewers. You can get the recipe on driscolls.com. It's so easy, literally anyone can make it. And it's kind of like a learning process for little kids. So right now I have a 3-year-old again, so we're kind of focusing on patterns, shapes, counting, very simple sort of math things. So this is great for my son because he gets to make patterns with the berries and then he gets to eat them. So who doesn't want to do that? So the idea is really simple. I have just a little bit of chocolate melting back here and some pound cake. So I actually made this because I couldn't find the store-bought variety available, but it's totally up to you. If you have time to make it, make it. This is another good math lesson because the thing about pound cake is the recipe is equal parts. So that's a learning moment. But basically whatever cake, you could use angel food cake, whatever you sort of like, you could use box cake mix, whatever you have. You're gonna cube it up. And then I have just some plain old wooden skewers here. So if you had metal skewers that you wanted to do reusable, that's totally fine too. And you're going to grab your little ones, or honestly, make them yourself, they're that delicious, and you're going to start a pattern. So I have these Driscoll's strawberries here that I actually already trimmed the tops off of, but I wanted to show you. I am gonna save these tops. We actually did a recipe with Driscoll's a couple years ago for a strawberry top infused whipped cream, which is so delicious. These are totally edible as long as you wash them really well. So I'm gonna take a strawberry to start. That's gonna be kind of the base of my skewer. Obviously with little ones, these are sharp, so just remind them to be careful. And I have our Driscoll's blackberries here, which smell unbelievable. I truly cannot wait to eat these. They're so delicious, they're so sweet, they're not tart at all. And I'm gonna go in with a blackberry. So now I have strawberry, blackberry, and then last but not least, I have our Driscoll's blueberries. So I'm gonna do a really simple pattern. My son is sleeping, but we did do a couple practice of these before he ate them all, so I can't show them to you, but he was struggling with the pattern a little bit, but it's good, we're working on it. So I have strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, and now some cake. Just gonna add our cake, and then I'll just repeat that. The chocolate, these berries are so delicious on their own, you really don't need it, but I think it's fun for kids and it actually adds a little bit of an artistic moment. And then I actually think I'm gonna mess up the pattern, but I'm gonna finish it with a strawberry just so I don't have kind of that sharp edge. And then you're just gonna pop this onto a platter. You can really get super creative with this, and with the summer holidays coming up, Memorial Day, 4th of July, they probably are obviously gonna look a little different this year, but these are a great thing to serve, even if you're just celebrating with your immediate family. They're so festive and patriotic and a lot easier than flag cake. So the other thing is this is a great thing for kids who maybe sensory exposure to different foods and textures is not quite their thing. So my son is a little bit particular about how things feel and the touch of them, and this is just a great way to expose them to a bunch of different textures and sort of sensory processing. This is also great to keep kids really dexterous. obviously my son's home, he's not going to school, and he needs like some extra help with like holding a pencil and doing sort of like those fine motor skills. This is awesome for that. And they just feel like they're making a snack, which is basically all he wants to do all day long anyway. Let's check out our chocolate melted with a little bit of coconut oil. The reason that I use coconut oil is because with little kids, it helps it to set up so you're not gonna have like this huge chocolatey mess on your hands. But if you just wanted to do straight up chocolate, that works too. And then you're gonna let them have their like artistic moment of the day. And just using a fork, you're gonna drizzle the whole thing with chocolate. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat these. So you can either eat them right away or pop them in the fridge, and this chocolate will kind of become like a chocolatey shell, and then it'll be a little bit less messy to eat. And then if you have any leftover chocolate, you can totally just, I'm absolutely 100% gonna do this, just like dunk your berries in the chocolate and eat that as a snack when you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you can get this recipe and more amazing berry recipes on Driscolls.com. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.